On the eve of the wedding, the guy found out that his fiancée was cheating on him with his best friend. The guy decided to teach the girl a lesson that she will remember for a lifetime. The wedding has begun. They rented a huge restaurant, beautifully decorated it, more than 3,000 guests gathered. The bride was in an expensive, beautiful white dress. Everything went on as usual up to a certain point. When the moment came to toast the young couple, the groom raised his glass and told everyone that he had a little surprise. He invited everyone to look at the chairs where the envelopes were attached. They contained photographs with the facts of the betrayal of his fiancée and friend. Everyone was in shock, and the groom looked at the girl for the last time and left.
Wait, do you think this is something I made up? There are thousands of stories like this, or you can find a man that justified a woman's poor behavior.
Now that I've said my thank yous to my beautiful wife, I do feel that Katie and I actually need to be a little bit more honest with you both. Today, during the ceremony, David the celebrant mentioned that we met for the first time at the cricket club, got chatting and shared a kiss later that night. Whilst that is true, we left out a few bits along the way. And I feel that I really need to fill in the blanks for you right now. So, yes, Katie and I did meet at the cricket club, and we did have a chat. Katie doing most of the speaking. So the night went on, Katie talking at me nodding, laughing along with her jokes. And then we went on to order more, and Katie and I went outside for a little chat. And that's where we shared our first kiss. No, wait. Now, after that, I apologised to Katie for my lack of chat, and although she'll deny it to this day, she said to me, "Why don't you take my number and we can meet up another time?" a bit thirsty, if you ask me. But I was so out of practice that I didn't even take her number, and instead went outside to get us a couple of drinks, being a gentleman that I am. Went to the bar, bought the drinks, went back outside to give her the drinks, only to find her snogging another guy. Having spent some more time with Jen, having spent some time with Jen and Katie together, I've realised this is a fairly common occurrence for Katie in Oranmore. Yeah. So, in true style of my own, I just downed the two drinks and went back on the dance floor. Left Katie to kiss some other guy, and still to this day I'm pretty nervous to go to the bar and leave her unattended. Okay, so let's get on with the thank yous. This marriage could be over tonight.
It will for sure. Let's check some comments. This is the saddest thing, met with applause. She's for the streets, brother. And she still does the same thing to this day, no doubt. Yeah, at the end of the day, once a 304, always a 304, guys. Men who get revenge before reciting the vows are great because they expose the chick, but a chick who cheats on a man for a stupid reason will never be taken seriously.
Alright, what about you?
Probably just his best friend.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah, no, I
God damn.
Why is it the immediate thing the girls go to?
Yeah, I
Because
guess.
we know it hurts.
Does it
so
wait?
devious.
Does it hurt
Wait.
you
or us?
I was gonna say it
It
hurts
hurts
y'all.
you guys.
Does it hurt you guys?
It hurts you more than it hurts us.
Does it really hurt you guys?
It may hurt
Why?
us
No.
because you guys are
No.
completely.
It might be a
Do you,
slight
do you
piece of
understand
pain.
how much
Huh?
you are plummeting your value by doing that?
So
Yeah.
Like, why am I plummeting? You're a shitty
Because the
person.
fact that listen, the fact that you went, your first instinct was to fuck my best friend. Every other nigga, if they ever find out about that shit, you are automatically a whore.
But why would I care what your friends think?
Because you're never gonna be wiped up.
Well, yeah,
You're gonna
you made
become
that
the
clear
joke.
when you left.
No, but
No.
you also made that clear when you went and fucked his best friend.
No guy's gonna trust you around their best friend.
When he left you, and
You
he
went-
might feel
basically-
like
okay,
sorry
so
for
your
you,
point-
but if you,
To the point is, don't ever go down to their level.
if he left
Don't go
you,
down to their level.
he might feel like he feel a little bit sorry for you. But if you fuck his best friend, he's
You're
not gonna feel
worse.
a little sorry. He will feel like, okay, I left her.
He
I
wins.
did the right choice.
Yeah,
He
because his
wins.
best
Yeah.
friend is gonna keep
Like
being
you
his
might
best
have,
friend.
you might
For real.
think like, for example,
I'll
right?
teach you a few lessons.
Like, can I give a quick example?
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick?
of course. Yeah,
like,
please.
let's say, we were in a hypothetical situation where we and you were talking, whatever. Some shit didn't go down right with us. Okay, you got mad at me. You went and fucked my best friend. All right. Now, let's say I was mature enough to talk to my best friend about that. He was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your ex is a whore. I fucked her. This is what happened. She tried to fuck me. You know what she threw the pussy in my face. I took it. This is what the fuck is going on right now. Okay. Now let's say that literally me, my best friend, and every other nigga that we are in contact with now know that you are a fucking grade A whore.
There's like
No. Listen to me. And guess what? They're also gonna try and fuck you. And you're gonna probably think that, oh my god, I'm gonna get back at this nigga. Now I'm fucking all these niggas.
That's so sad.
Now this nigga, oh my god, this is gonna hurt him. Real life and the whole time, we are all knowing that you are a grade A fat thuder. You know what I'm saying? A Bapalini. You know what I'm saying? Of the highest degree. And we all know this.
Aren't you
What's
glad you
your-
came on the show to learn
You know what I'm
lessons?
saying? Like, and now your body count is higher, your value is lower.
by one.
And no, not by one.
What? No, a million.
No, because even if in that one situation, if you fuck my best friend, even if that's just that one body, just the fact that it was my best friend
Yeah.
makes you go from here, even if you were.
But I don't care what you think.
You should, because you don't dictate what your value is in the sexual marketplace is. You don't dictate that, so you should
Ouch.
care.
That is true.
Ooh.
Sorry, baby girl. I'm
Bars.
older than you.
Do you
It's true.
remember? Hold on. Do you remember in school when this girl was like, for example, the high school hoe, and nobody wanted to talk to her at all because she was considered the hoe?
I mean, the guy.
You have to leave schools or leave the country. That's how bad it is. Because if word gets out that you're
yeah,
that
but
hoe,
that's in high school.
No, but you're talking
but-
about now.
but
Yeah, but like
But
there's
think about
ignorant
your
people in the
friends
world
here,
who really
man.
Even
think
in high
that
school.
me fucking your best friend, you're gonna post it on Twitter, post it on Instagram. You're
I
gonna,
didn't say all that, but believe me, my friends knowing is enough.
She's laughing, thinking it's fun. They always think everything is fun. A man who gets cheated on, he levels up so it never happens again. A woman gets cheated on, she levels herself down by adding more bodies and baggage, so fewer men will ever find her worthy of a relationship. I don't care what you think, but I will go with your best friend to hurt you. Female logic. Now, let's check some more female logic, if logic is the right word. Single moms feel like they can demand whatever they want. Silly nonsense.
So the traits you described, I would argue most women have those traits, and nothing you really described is that, sensational. So what would you be bringing that would be super special to this guy to demand these requirements? Because you're going to describe the
how
top
rare
2%
it
guy.
is to find someone that's pretty much like your twin that can be goofy as you, play video games as you, just sit in the house all day with you without having to go outside or anything like that, and just chill and just be another you. Now, a lot of the women are not like their man.
So that is what you think.
You are their rib, so
Yeah.
technically you are supposed to be.
and you add
a part
kids
of
as
them.
well.
Yeah, I have 3.
3 of them.
So imagine there's girls out there with no kids.
Yeah.
I can do all that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait.
How do you stand out?
Same dad.
No,
Wait. 3 different daddies.
2 baby daddies because I got twins.
Okay. So he's got to come in, not like, so you provide these things, but he's got to come in, you have kids, and then he has 2 baby fathers that he has to deal with. I mean, do you
Two
think
baby-
a guy that earns this
Honestly,
kind of
no
money?
one has to deal with any of my baby daddies because they're not in the picture.
That's even more responsibility
Yeah, more
on me.
responsibility on him.
Not at all, because I never put my kids on nobody. That's my responsibility.
Okay,
if
but-
you want to take up as being a step parent, that's after we've been together like maybe a year or 2, whatever the case is.
But
A
let's
year?
be real here, though. You're dating a guy.
Mhm.
He's gonna only talk to you and not deal with kids at all. Like, cause that's gonna be unrealistic.
It's not unrealistic because I'm not gonna sit here and bring every nigga I talk to around my kids.
No, but let's say it's serious. At some point, you're gonna say, you know what, babe, step it up.
Yeah,
Take
if
Johnny to
it's
school,
serious,
pay-
definitely.
that-
Yeah, but that's why I
that's
said
what I'm
after
saying.
like a year, 2 years, or whatever the case is, it's not like right off rip.
So how is it fair to that man to come into that scenario and have to deal with that?
I let them know off rip, I got kids. You can either deal with it or not. You have two options. You can either come through the door or lock it on your way back out.
Okay, and
Simple
my
as
answer
that.
to that is most guys are not going to. That's the man you described
To your
hold on,
opinion, a
hold
lot of
on.
women won't.
It's not. Let me just be very. I need you to be objective here.
Mhm.
What I'm telling you is the man that you described is extremely rare. If you
Yeah.
can go ahead and get a younger woman that doesn't have children and doesn't have these things kind of that would potentially weigh him down and hurt his ability to earn money and or save money, he's probably going to go with that. And then also, interestingly enough, when
But
we
he'll
asked you
be
about
miserable.
when we asked you about the Instagram, you said that you and your partner are 50-50.
Mhm.
Well, the reality is you didn't describe a man that's 50-50. You described a man that's superior to you in almost every which way. So how can you expect equality from someone who are deferring to their authority?
Money doesn't mean anything in social media. You're asking me about a social media account. That is different
But
from
you were
money.
saying that you guys are equal and he should be doing the same thing that you do. And my argument is that how can you expect that when he's the leader in the relationship? You described the guy who's
First of all,
very rare on
nobody's going to
paper.
be a leader. It's a 50-50 relationship.
Oh, so
We
you expect
both
this man to
alphas.
make this money, be tall, both of you be alphas, be in a relationship with you, and you guys are both going to just rule together?
Yeah, that's a possibility. We can both rule together.
Name one country that's done by a committee. That's successful. World power. The answer to that is there's
Gotta
none.
be logic
Any big business, any big corporation, any country that actually is powerful has one president. There's always one decision maker. There can't be two
Okay.
leaders. There can't be two alphas. There's got to be a yin and a yang. There's got to be a feminine and a masculine.
So
a masculine woman, right? A masculine woman, all she's going to do is turn a masculine man off. Just like if I was a feminine man wearing a dress and heels, I would turn a feminine woman off because people don't want what they are. A masculine man wants a feminine woman. So you're saying I bring these things to the table, etc. My argument is a lot of girls bring those things to the table, and you also bring some added baggage. And you're demanding a man who, quite frankly, is in the top 2%.
No, I'm
Yet
not
you think
demanding.
he's
You
equal.
asked me what's the bare minimum, and I gave you a question. I never said I demanded that.
Bare minimum means
That's the bare minimum.
Yeah, bare minimum.
So you
but
would
at
want
the end
even
of the
more
day,
than that.
people have their preferences. So I can say a bare minimum. That doesn't mean I go for that guy, though. Or does it?
Yes, it does.
No,
That quite
because a lot
literally
of
means-
girls, a lot of girls can have a bare minimum. A lot of girls can have a bare minimum, but they end up dating a nigga who's a trap star.
true. But then
who's a bum living with his moms and all that extra shit. So it don't matter. Just because we have a bare minimum, don't
We
mean
got to
nothing.
use a little bit of common sense here. If we ask you for a bare minimum, that means the bare minimum requirements to go ahead and be dealing with you, which we would assume that's the bare minimum. So anything else would be above this because this is the bare minimum.
Yeah.
No.
The bare minimum would be your trap star.
If you want to put it that way.
If you was 6 feet and made $100,000 per year.
Yeah.
You asked us a question and we answered you honestly.
But what I'm saying is that your answer is fine. But what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that this man is rare. You're not.
If you say so, in your
but yet you
opinion, I'm
think you're
not
his
rare.
equal.
A lot of women here are rare, period.
Really?
At all. It doesn't matter. A lot of us bring different things to the table. It doesn't matter who you are.
Like
you could
what?
be the same. Everybody has everything different to the table. One person could make more money than the other. One person could fuck more better than the other. One could have sex more than the other, whatever the case is. Look
That's the same
prettier,
thing
whatever
twice.
the case is. Huh?
Fucking and sex is the same thing twice.
No, there's a difference.
How?
Fucking and sex, there's sexual obligations to be doing, like oral sex and everything
That's
like
the
that.
same thing.
Fucking, if you want to say so.
Well, wait, what?
All right. We're gonna just move on. Okay, so
I hope this podcast lasts 30 years from now and you all bring these women back to interview after time does the talking. The fact that she has 3 kids by 2 different men and she says that those men are not in the picture speaks volumes about her decisions in life. He gave her the reality. 3 kids, attitude, and not willing to listen to anything at all. She can't even pay a dude to put himself through that torment. Don't matter how good the box is, and don't matter if she wanted to pay all the bills, she would be an embarrassment. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. Stay tuned for more daily content. Like, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.